Hi, my name is John. Today I'm going to be showing you a video on the chat notifications because a lot of people say that they're not getting the messages or they didn't even see the message. So I'm going to be showing you a video on that today. The community chats do not go into the same exact message categories like your regular messenger messages go. So I'm going to be showing you this on the computer and on the phone as well. So I'm on the computer. So if you go into the computer right here, you're not gonna get like a message, and it also depends on if you have, if on your notifications. Cause see right here it has notifications, like regular notifications. But let me see here. It's a little different on the phone, so I'm gonna do what I can, on the phone than it is on the computer. So right here, this is, as you can see, this chat is a lot different than my regular chats. My regular chats are right there. And then they're a lot different, but when you get a notification and stuff, they're going to come right here. They're going to definitely come right here. So this is where you would see your Facebook notifications. So you definitely have to, like this one right here. See, it's got a dot. And this was one of my giveaways. So when you get notifications for the chat or whatever, see, it's going to come right here. Again, this is the computer version, and I will switch over to the phone here in a minute. But I just wanted you to see this part first because this part is a little different. This part, the computer version is very much different than the phone version. The phone version is pretty much the same for all phones, but I wanted to show you guys the difference that it has in it because it's very much different. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to the phone now, and I will see you guys in a bit.
Okay, so I have switched to the phone now. So I am going to show you notifications for the chats because it seems a lot of people don't know they've been notified, because it doesn't come like a regular Facebook message. This is a regular Facebook message. When you're notified, as you saw, it has it has one message right there, the little one. With Facebook, it's a little, I mean, with the community chats, it's a little different. You don't get notified like that. You get notified, but there's a couple different ways you can get notified. So when there's a chat, like say right here, it says you have an unread message in the chat, giveaways, trades, and that is basically what happens, and you can click right on it, and it literally takes you straight to it. And see, this is the giveaways and chats. So here's another thing. See those three wavy lines right there? If you're already in the chat, then you should have this where it says communities. See, it says chats, marketplace, message requests, archive. Then it says communities. If you click on communities, it takes you straight here. So this is not like the regular chats. So they're not in with your regular chats. As you can see, it's not in here at all. You have to go to the other menu in order to see it. But if you haven't joined the chat, then you're not going to see it yet. So the way you do that is to go right here and see here's the group. Now see where it says manage, right underneath it says chats. You should see that. If you don't see chats at all, then it's probably not available to you, as it's not available to every single person. So there are limitations, and you can actually look them up on Google. Community chats limitations. So that's basically all there is to it. You just sit there and hit chats. Now, here's something else. Right where you see communities, if you click right here where it says giveaways, trades, and raise, and you click on it, see where it says notifications, and you click on it. I have mine all usually set to all. but you can have it set to mentions and replies only. Now, here's something. When you reply to somebody, you can't just say, I'll put hello. You can't just say hello. That's not replying. That's just you typing a message. Replying, in order to reply to somebody, you have to press and hold on their message, and it will bring up, the emojis, and then it's also going to bring up three options on the bottom: more, copy, and reply. So you want to hit reply and say, whatever you're trying to say. I just put hello to show y'all. So that's basically how you reply to somebody. And then when you reply, they will get a notification right away that says, somebody mentioned you. Mentions is basically like pings. So, like if I wanted to mention somebody, I'd put my message, and then I'd go and I'd look for the member, whichever one it is. And so I'll put that one for example. That is called a mention. And so if I press enter, it's going to ping that person. So that's exactly how you do the reply. Always set your notifications on. If you're going to be, chatting and stuff, you want to make sure you have it on all. Because I notice when some people actually put a message, they don't exactly reply back to it when you're, expecting, when you're trying to help them or something. They don't exactly, reply back to it. So that's kind of an issue. So you want to make sure that you stay watching the channel, especially if they're helping you or, you're going to do a trade, because this is in real time. This isn't, send a message and go do something else and then totally forget that you had asked for help or you're trying to trade with somebody, because they are going to message you back. So you want to make sure you check Facebook for your notifications. You see where it says notifications right by groups? That's where you're going to look. And when you it says you have an unread message in the chat. That's one of the ways that it notifies you that there's an unread message in the chat. If they mention you, it's going to say that somebody mentioned you in the chat. So it's going to kind of do the same thing. So always make sure, you check the chats right here. You can check it right here, and then you can literally click it right there. Also, make sure you check the announcements. I see a lot of people that don't actually peek at the announcements. The announcements is a view only chat. It's basically just for you to view and look at information. So I'm trying to put stuff in here, so all you guys need to do is just sit there and look at it and stuff like that. It's not for you to type in, and you can't exactly put in emojis either, or react or anything like that. It's just for viewing. Only admins and moderators will be able to type in there. And so, yeah, make sure you have your notifications set to all. And this is not something that we type in all the time, so make sure you set notifications for the announcement chat to all. And then for giveaways and trades, if the chat is not busy, I would suggest keeping it on all. If it gets busy, put it on mentions and replies only, but don't forget to change it back whenever you're ready to start chatting with people. So I hope you guys come on by. If you guys need anything, you can message me right in the chat. If you're not able to get into the chat, you can easily send me a message, on Messenger, and I will get back to you as soon as I see it. So I hope you guys to see you here. I hope this clears everything up, as far as like the notifications go. So again, all you have to do is hit notifications right here, and right here says you have an unread message in the chat. If somebody pings you or messages you or replies to you, it'll say somebody mentioned you in the chat. So make sure you check your notifications on Facebook, not Messenger, for unread messages in the chat, and it'll literally tell you. And you can actually click on it, and it'll take you straight to it. See, took me straight to it. And you can use it on Facebook or you can use it on Messenger, whichever you prefer. Just make sure that you don't have your notifications silenced, or you're going to miss out on replies and stuff when people are trying to help you. So, see, I have mine set to all. When it gets busy, I put it on mentions and replies only. So, unless somebody's mentioning me or replying to me, you're not going to be exactly notified. But it'll still tell you on the Facebook. It should still tell you on the Facebook, that you have unread message in the chat. So You guys, please pay attention to that and let me know if you guys need anything. I will put the link to the group in the description along with the giveaways and trades and raids uh, chat link. Also, if you guys do not know how to do polls in Messenger or the group, I'm going to actually show you that too. See right here where it says write something? You can go right down here and see, you can put poll. And you can basically be like, put your question. I'm just going to put hello. And then you can put, you have to put at least two options. And then poll settings. Allow members to add options or allow people to choose multiple options. So you can choose to keep those on or off. So that is the one on Facebook. The one on Messenger, or should I say the community chats, right here. See right here where these three wavy lines are? If you hit it, you can do it. You can do the polls here too. You can, I'm just typing anything to let you guys, see. And then you have the option, it'll say create poll. But we're not going to create a poll. Also, please remember that this community chat is connected to the group. So that's why the notifications come on Facebook. Like right here where it says you have unread message in the chat, that's why, because the community chats are connected to the Facebook group. So you have to be in my Facebook group in order to be able to stay in the chats. You can't leave the group and still be in the chat. It doesn't work like that. If you leave one, you leave both. So just to let you guys know that. Well, I hope you guys come by soon and come and see us. Thank you for watching the tutorial. I hope it helps you.